welcome Professor Donovan Woodley.
Sorry, I just don't know what to do with that. Hello, my name is Professor Donovan Woodley, specialized in astronomy. I'm currently unemployed. And contrary to what my ex-wife says, I do know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy, and I'm 1,000% sure she was having an affair 6 months before we got divorced. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. The subject of this lecture will be black holes. Those quixotic creatures of the great void. Some of the greatest enigmas in the universe. Their mysteriousness is only matched by their massive influence on the fabric of space and time. They are invisible, yet influential, like a flirtatious coworker. And so with any astronomical object, we ask so often the same questions. Where did it come from? Why can't I meet him? Why should I be concerned? So together let us understand the origins of these mysterious objects as we understand where they came from, their activity, and their future. Where do black holes come from? First, you must begin with a massive star, many times more massive than the sun at the center of our solar system. A star that provides warmth, light, stable orbit and direction in life. And just like any healthy relationship, every star has a life cycle, a birth and a death. At birth, a star begins with nuclear fusion, atoms colliding together under the great pressure of gravity pulling them together, smashing together, creating lighter elements like joy and romance, to heavier elements like disagreeable in-laws, debt, and unfulfilled wishes for children. And eventually those elements get to a point where they become iron. And at this point, when the core of the star can no longer handle the overwhelming pressure, they explode during the middle of what I thought was a pleasant date at Olive Garden. Creating what is a supernova that can be seen from everybody in the restaurant and many more light years away. So, there's a supernova, and what is left behind is a super concentrated mass that warps the fabric of time. What do I mean when I say warps the fabric of space and time? Well, we need not look any further than our own sun to understand this phenomenon. Like a bowling ball and a trampoline, it makes a dent in the fabric, around which another object will begin to orbit, similar to how the Earth makes an impression in the fabric and then the moon orbits it, and so the planets around the sun. Okay. Say we were to take this to an impossible example, where we replace the sun instantaneously with an equally massive black hole. Well, the orbits of the planets would not change because the mass of that object hasn't changed. The only difference would be is that sunlight would disappear, but we wouldn't immediately recognize it because it takes 8 minutes. Yet we would still be blindsided. Kind of like showing up at your ex-wife's door to make that last plea. Maybe she should reconsider. And instead, some guy named Wyatt shows up in a bathrobe. Thank you.